Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Great Awakening Hour. I'm your co-host, Gregg Prescott from In5D.com, In5D.net, and In5D.VIP, and I'm joined by my hottest goddess, the lovely, beautiful, sexy, vivacious, funny, gorgeous Allie, my beautiful wife. Hi, baby.
Hello. Oh, darling. Yes. That was a bit stressful, wasn't it? But never mind, it doesn't matter.
What
Yeah.
was stressful?
Yeah. Bit of a technical issue.
Yeah, it's kind of a Mercury retrograde hangover.
Yeah.
Um, what's up? How are you doing, my love?
All right. I'm still at my mama's because it was having to load all the car in with all of my gear, and it was just wet and nasty. So gonna go there tomorrow instead. Yeah.
It's cold here in Florida. Yeah, we only got into the 60s, which to you sounds warm, but to us, it's freaking cold.
Yeah. That'd be a nice day here. That would be a lovely day here. Yeah.
So I noticed that today, hang on, see if I can get this to show up. There, it's kind of showing. There it is. Silver's up to $61,
Ooh.
over 100% from a year ago.
And who actually gave the prediction and told everybody, if I was you, I'd go and buy silver. If they'd have listened to you, they would be very rich by now.
Well, my actual prediction on New Year's Eve, I'm going to count it as a hit, but I did say it was going to go to 100, but it was close. It was over 100% increase. So
Yeah.
I'll give myself credit on that one.
Yeah, I would too. Yes. Yeah.
So hi to everyone that's joining us. Green,
Yes.
I don't know. I can't see it. Green-eyed tur. That's all I can see. And it says double click to update over the name on the bottom here, so I can't see that. Hi, green-eyed. Oh,
Teresa, I believe. It's Teresa.
it's Patrice.
It is Patrice.
Yes.
Stop growling. The cat's having a fight over there about who's going in the cat flap first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi to Lori Jacobs.
Hi, Laurie. Yeah.
And there's
Let's move that out of the way.
Christy. Hi to you. Thank you for being here and joining us.
Hello.
I thought you started at 6. Oh my.
Yeah. I'm just getting my paperwork together.
Hi to Stephen. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
You two are color coordinated. I didn't even notice that. Isn't that funny?
Yes.
We are.
Yes, we are.
We didn't plan it. But
Well, I only bought 2 tops, and I wore the other one that I was going to wear yesterday. So it definitely was going to be this one, before I knew what Gregg was wearing.
you look hot no matter what. You would look hot in a burlap sack.
That's because you've got love goggles, baby.
You would just look hot in the sack.
What do you like?
Hi to Mel D. Hi, Mel. Thank you for being here and joining us.
Hi, D.
There's Lisa. And with Lisa, we say hi to Jeremiah as well. Hi to the both of you.
Oh, goodness. I've lost something. I've lost something. That's why I'm panicking a bit.
Well, I'm going through the names. And hi to Barbara. I told Allie I would be late. Maybe she told you she would be late too. What? It wasn't her fault. She was actually on time.
Actually, I was 10 minutes early because you said,
I know.
yes, see if we can get there 10 minutes early so we'll sort out the volume thing. And it wasn't the volume thing that went wrong. It was the video.
Yeah. I just had to reboot. That was the whole thing. Burlap is very itchy. Yeah, but she would still look hot in it. Yep.
Thank you, darling, for your love goggles. I appreciate you. If anybody I've got my paperwork now. If anybody does like and share this, subscribe or anything of those kinds, please let me know. I would be very, very grateful. So would Greg. Yeah.
Hang on.
Thank you, darling.
You still have a sale going on.
Yes, I do. I took it off for a little while and then I thought, no, I'm going to put it back on. And so I did. Yes. So, yeah, they're $25 for 30 minutes, $50 for 1 hour. Yeah. Anybody wants a reading?
Heck yeah. I got a sale going on In5D Quantum Tie-Dye at in5d.net. Got a clearance sale going on, and $22 or less. And as a matter of fact, I just sold the shirts behind me. Oh, where are they? Can't find them. Where did they go?
This is what's happening to both of us. Oh, hold on a minute.
They're over here. So yeah, I just sold these 3, the Earth Element shirts, and they'll be going out tomorrow to Tina. Congratulations. And they're all on sale, $15 each. Can't beat that. Quantum tie-dye shirts, getting rid of the stock, and bringing in the new. So yeah, go there, check it out, in5d.net.
And they are amazing energy. Absolutely amazing.
Made with love and sprinkled with 99.9% quartz crystal sand. I have it right here somewhere. You know, oh, here it is. Yeah. I keep it on my table here in the living room because right before I send them out, I sprinkle all the shirts. So if there's a little sand, when you open the bag, well, that's Atlantean sand with a little extra energy into it. And the shirts already have that sand. I put that into the dye when I make it, so it all gets locked into the dye and into the shirt. So high vibrational shirts, and they are on sale. I'll be adding more as well. So in5d.net, keep checking back and get them now because you'll get them in time for Christmas. You don't even get them in time to send them out to someone for Christmas because they'll go out tomorrow. What else? Oh,
the VIP, baby.
Yeah, okay. Hang on. I just happen to have a picture.
Yay.
Somewhere. Whoops. By the way, thank you everyone for joining us here.
Thank you, guys. Yeah. I don't know why they changed all the names, Patrice. I don't know why they did that.
How dare they?
Yeah. We liked, your name. Yeah, there we are.
Yeah. So yeah, this is in5d.vip. Thank you to everyone who has joined and subscribed to that, where you get lots of exclusive stuff there as well, including audio articles, VIP master classes, VIP Speaks with AI. I'll be releasing a new one here coming up. VIP guided meditations, visual meditations, meme of the day, archived conferences that I saved from In5D conferences, We have a huge PDF library, a massive, tons of hours of reading, some audiobooks, and a forum. So check that out, in5d.vip.
And it's $555
Yeah.
So, and also I do a reading, mostly once a week. We try and get it once a week, but once a week at least. So
Heck yeah.
yes,
I got to put that on the little promo there.
yeah.
The hottest readings from the hottest goddess.
There's just ways of supporting us, which we appreciate very much.
Yeah, everything helps. And we do these every Tuesday for free. We donate our time. But we love doing this. We would do this no matter what. If there's
Yeah.
no such thing as money, count on us every Tuesday night. So it's not a job. It doesn't feel like work. We get to hang out with friends and chat with you guys. So it's pretty awesome.
Oh, it is. It is. I've just done an amazing. Oh, you go. You go.
No, thank you. I appreciate that, Linda. Thank you. I want to get another
I
blue
love
one.
it. I see Linda still wearing hers. A lot of people still wearing theirs.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
we
I
have an
did a
Insta-
wonderful psychic development group tonight. It was a class. It was so good. We did mediumship and channeling. Elaine Carlisle came in and she did some trance for us. And Cindy, she did some answering questions via that. And they all channeled through a spiritual message for the group. They really are amazing. Really, I'm so impressed with them because, when it's channeled, it's not the language that you would use. This language is definitely from higher realms. And so, but they all did it. So I'm just, you can really tell how far they're coming with that. Just amazing.
My favorite one is up there, Tequila Sunrise. Yeah, it's a pretty cool shirt. Definitely. And thank you. I also noticed before we start off on everything here, I also noticed something, and I'm wondering if this is a glitch in the matrix. What I'm seeing is people having trouble articulating or even speaking in just plain language. And I was watching as background music while I was working, not music, but background noise while I was working. I heard numerous times, 4 different times, I heard people that are professionals that are on TV. Most of them never say or those filler words. But what was happening was they couldn't formulate thoughts and they would get caught up on it and they would stutter and stop. And I brought this up to Allie yesterday when we spoke. And, the first thing that came to mind for me is I wonder if this, number one, might be a glitch in the matrix, or number two, that these are NPCs or background people that are or clones that are just falling apart. What are your thoughts?
I think they're a mixture of both. But I've been finding that as well. I mean, there've been a lot of misunderstandings at the moment. So I don't know if anybody else has been experiencing this.
No, there
It's
isn't.
like several times it's like I've taken things kind of to heart and I'm thinking, really, was that me or was that them? I don't know. And so there's been several times like that. So I don't know if anyone else has been feeling that. I don't feel as if I'm being particularly sensitive, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah.
People
Be
having
interesting.
trouble with this, with decisions.
Decisions. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Maybe it's a change in the energy too.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
also been busy working on putting together all this material for the incoming 3i Atlas comet. And so stay tuned for that. When I finally produce the video, I'll put it out first on In5D Patreon and the In5D.VIP, and then I'll share it on YouTube, the next couple days afterwards. So yeah, coming soon. Stay tuned. Tonight's topic, and number one, first of all, thank you to everyone who's joined us, who's watching, whether you're live or watching the recorded version of this. Thank you. Please like and share.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you guys spending your time with us.
We do.
Tonight's topic on the Great Awakening Hour is mastering manifestations.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, most of the things that we do, we welcome into our lives. As many of you know, words are words that are spelled. Spell is spelling. So we're basically, every time we speak, we're spelling. For example, when someone says to you, "Do you understand?" What are they saying? "Do you stand under me?" It's short and sweet, There's a lot of words, like breakfast. Just that word alone, breakfast, break the fast of sleeping at night. So when you fall asleep, you're fasting. That's a break from the fast, breakfast. But there's some better ones. I don't know. Do you have some examples?
Oh, you asked me that. My mind goes blank. No, you're better with the words and things. You really do.
Well, here's one. Good morning. Morning,
Mm-hmm.
MORING, or MOUR. Good morning, as in maybe a wake or a funeral kind of
Yeah.
thing. Good funeral. Good wake. No, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
These words. The bottom line, though, is what we put into these words and the intention
It is the intention. Yeah.
that go into them, because that, and the emotion that you feel, because that, in my opinion, is the key to becoming a master manifester, is the emotion that you put in there, because that overrides all words. For example, the power of love, stronger, much, much stronger and much more powerful than the power of fear. The power of love. If these thoughts and emotions, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, is coming from the heart, the universe has to listen. Now, so many times, Allie and I have caught ourselves both doing the same thing. You might say something like, "I've been so sick lately." Well, maybe you can change it to, I'm getting better every day from whatever this is that's been bothering me. Something more positive. The glass is always half full. Try to be that way, because once again, words are spells. What would you like to add?
All I know is the other thing is I don't like the way that they've hijacked some words, some sayings, some numbers. I don't like that, and I think we should start to take it back and say, well, F you, because they shouldn't have the monopoly on that. Why should we play their mind games?
Yeah.
And let them get away with this behavior? Because we are more powerful than they. The light is always going to be more powerful than the dark every day. Every day, it's just we've just got to kind of believe it. That's all. But manifesting words, very, very important. And it is the intention. So you might say something, like I am so lucky, or I'm so lucky. Kind of, there's a different frequency in what is behind these words, and that is important that we do remember that. And the universe does not understand sarcasm. So you can be as sarcastic as you like, really. The universe doesn't get it, because being playful and being childlike is a high vibrational energy. So you can say, if someone says to you, if you're sick and tired of your family going, oh, so have you found somebody yet? And you go, my Prince Charming is over there, but if my Prince Charming is on their way, should be about 5 o'clock next week. That is going out as a positive affirmation. And instead of going, no, and then feeling bad, feeling as if, well, being single, is that like an ugly thing then? Some people don't think that people can be happy if they're not in a relationship. I found a lot of people that I'm reading for at the moment are sick of listening to their family, kind of, especially at Christmas time. Oh, so you're coming on your own then, or are you going to bring somebody with you? And it's like, that makes people feel bad. So yeah.
And you just gave two examples. You said sick and tired and sick, and you got to think about that. And we're all guilty of this. But when you say, I'm sick and tired of blah, 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 you're putting a spell on yourself. I'm sick.
Only if you believe it.
So
it's like, yeah, I'm not letting them get away with it. F them. I'm into the simple side of things, but it is like, that comes with a power in it, doesn't it? So, like when I say, I'm in PAIN, and I must say that, because people see me rocking, or they see me, and it's like, I say that, but really I should just say level 3 or level, rather than, because that they don't understand, but doing it in a positive way. But these words that we say, that you can actually get over illnesses and get over all sorts of things just by the mindset. It is that powerful. But I believe it's the intentions as well as that spell casting that needs to come together.
On In5D, now, before I go into this, we've all seen or heard of The Secret.
Oh, yeah.
And, if you haven't, I highly recommend that you either watch it or read the book. I can't post any comments. Oh, well. I was going to post some links. I'll put those in the more info section. Or in the post, and I'll pin the links on the In5D YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen it, it's everything. Once you watch The Secret, you understand that what you put out is what you're basically trying to manifest. For example, if I want to consciously lower my blood pressure, when I breathe in, all I have to do is, and I read this in the four agreements. When I breathe in, the air is nothing but love, and then exhale, and just keep doing that, and you'll instantly lower your blood pressure. Don't believe me? Try it. Get one of those blood pressure machines. Do that for about a minute. The air is nothing but love. Breathe out your mouth, inhale through the nose, and just repeat that mantra. See what happens.
I agree. I try and do it when I'm having my blood tests done, because I know that I do suffer sometimes with high blood pressure, and I've done that before. Yeah, it's like
the air is nothing but love. Yeah, you can find that. That's toward the end of the book, The Four Agreements. It's a very short book, quick read. Check it out.
I've not heard of the Four Agreements. I've not heard of that book.
Mm-hmm. It's really cool. Many people within this spiritual genre have either heard of it or read it.
Maybe it's not a UK thing.
You could probably find it on audiobook on YouTube. So getting back to my point about The Secret, I saw The Secret back in, I think it was 2004 or so. Maybe it was a little later, between 2004 and 2007, somewhere in that area. I remember going to my ex-wife's house to pick up our daughter, and she wasn't ready at the time. And Amy said, "Do you want to come in? I got to show you this incredible video." I said, "Sure." She showed me the little blurb for The Secret, like a promo video, and it blew my mind. I was so impressed by that, that by the time Brittany and I got back to my house, I ordered it. Shortly after that, after watching it, my life changed. At the time, I was a huge sports fanatic: baseball, football, basketball, hockey. I played all the sports, and bowling, golf, tennis, everything. Huge sports fanatic. And I can still do all that stuff. I just choose not to anymore. Plus, I'm 65, so I don't want to break a hip. But after watching The Secret, I got rid of it all. I'd had no interest in watching and wasting my time on all that. It developed a new focus on what my life should be about. And also, by no coincidence, I had ADHD. I used to take Adderall. Don't need it anymore. Once I got rid of all that clutter, it was gone. And then it was shortly after watching The Secret. At the time, I was a child and family therapist, and I developed a program. Well, first of all, I wrote a book called 101 Common Parenting Mistakes. And then I wrote a patent pending program based on much of the content that was in that book. And it was approved by the area's largest human services center in Sarasota. And I was using that in a 3-county area. The program I wrote was designed to help families who are at risk of dissolution, children going through the reunification process, and for parents in need of parenting classes. But I knew there was something much more I needed to do. And I specifically remember that day that I dropped to my knees and just said, "Universe, what is it I need to do?" This is what we're talking about, manifesting. I put it out there to the universe, and I firmly believed I would get an answer. And I swear to everyone, I swear to you, I got what I call a galactic download. It's all I can explain is maybe it's like a thumb drive where you have all this information at once. It wasn't like all individual. It just got flooded with all that, including the name of the website. I was basically told to build a website called In5D and interview people, do radio shows or whatever, conferences. I'm like, you got the wrong guy. After I got this download, then I got the instant message back. No, you're it. I'm like, shit, I'm an introvert. How am I going to do all that? The writing is easy. And this is easy because I have a great co-host. And it's not like we're standing in front of, thousands of people. It's just like a small, intimate group that we have. So this is pretty easy. But that's part of the manifestation. When I asked what I want, and the universe let me know instantly. So don't be afraid to ask the universe for whatever it is that you want to manifest. Put that emotion behind it, though, because that's the key to master.
That is the key.
The emotion you put in behind your words, that will create. As a matter of fact, you can say the same thing about how you ended up stalking me in my dreams.
I'm sure people are sick of me saying it, though.
Some
So
people
I
are
don't want to.
watching for the first time.
Some people
Some
watching for
people are
so.
watching for the first time.
Yeah, I had the intention of meeting the other half to me. That's what I wanted, and I just lit a candle and said my affirmations, and then I went to sleep, and obviously then travelled to see Greg. Greg remembers my face, and then he finds me on a mutual friend's messaging service, the one that my mum told me, you've got to befriend Soulology. You've got to
Todd
befriend
Medina.
him, Todd Medina. And I said, oh, he's great. He's so funny. Dance around his living room, and that's how it then happened. So these things can lead to all sorts of different areas in life, and so yeah, it's very worth it. You know, getting to grips with your power, basically, because it is in your power.
Yeah, our words are so powerful, and we're
Yeah.
constantly getting messages too.
Mm.
For example, did you ever think something and then somebody completely unrelated says that same exact word? Or
Yes.
did you ever hear, like I was walking the beach a couple weeks ago playing bocce ball. That's how I get my exercise. And I can't remember the word specifically now, but somebody said this word, and it was such an unusual word that you don't hear commonly. And then within 5 minutes, I heard that same word from different people. And it's something about maybe it wasn't the word variables. Actually, it might have been, but I don't think it was. It was something similar to that. But just hearing that word just made me go, what the heck is going on? Like what I told you before, too, when we first came on about maybe there's a glitch in the matrix going on with people having a hard time articulating or communicating. Something's going on, folks. Are you guys noticing?
Mm. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I also feel as if the universe is trying to um, make us mixed up as well. So there must be something going out there that is causing chaos energy. Because I felt it earlier in the beginning of the show, not just because of the show thing, the start of it. It wasn't just because of that. It was for other reasons. I could feel an energy, so I just closed my eyes for a few seconds and brought in the white light and the I put a bubble around myself. And so sometimes you need to do it again because you forget, or you take it for granted. But we do have to be aware of frequencies, energies and frequencies, for sure. Yeah.
And those energies and frequencies are coming in at an exponential rate, stronger, and there's so much love energy coming in, but we're getting so distracted. Everyone's got their cell phone. How many times do you go anywhere, like especially to a restaurant, you see somebody's head buried into a cell phone?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
We need distractions to keep us from.
Hold on a minute. I just need to check my messages.
Screw you.
Talking of that, I nearly lost my phone. Lost power of it. It wouldn't charge up again. Took
Dang.
ages for me to get it charged up, and then all of a sudden, it just said it was 100%, but didn't show up to be on at all. So I've got to get a new phone. This is what happens when the phone runs out of because I'm due an upgrade. So as soon as there's an upgrade, it's like they just do something to your phone, don't they?
I like that
So
word. I like that. See, this is a great manifestation. I'm due an upgrade.
do an upgrade, yeah, I am. Me and my phone.
And sometimes, if anyone has ever seen Cliff High, he talks about these words that we put out there and that we say in everyday life, but we say them sometimes unconsciously. We don't know why we're saying certain words, but they come out. And that's what he did. He studies linguistics, and he culminates all of these words together, and they're giving a message about what is to come. And I think Allie just gave us a little message right there. It's coming, because we all sense and feel that. Now, also getting back to what you were saying about your phone, I was telling you the other day, my daughter had an issue with her phone, her cell phone, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So I wonder if this is another, thing that we need to pay attention to. What's going on?
Communication again, isn't it? Communication, phone, communication. Yeah, it was so funny. Yeah. I got a message for everybody, and I didn't even know this word, but it is linked to all of this. So this is from Spirit, and I'd like to read some of the other ones in a minute, if that's okay. It says, "We wish for you all to find peace in your hearts as often as you can. You are a conduit to all and everything. Be vigilant to what energy you are giving out and what energy you are bringing in." So that is exactly what we're saying. It's the manifesting, and that was channeled through today myself. But the others, they did so well. So I'll read some more out in between, because I think they're good to put out there.
Well, right on cue. If you go to in5d.com, I'll put a link below the video for everything that I show you guys. But if you go to in5d.com, this is one of the articles that I have. The top 100 quotes from The Secret. I'm not going to read them all, but there's so many good ones in here. The secret is the law of attraction, right? Law of attraction. That's one of the universal laws. I think there's 17 universal laws. That's one of them. Whatever is going on in your mind is what you're attracting. We're like magnets. Like attracts like. You become and attract what you think. We've been talking about some of this stuff already. You attract your dominant thoughts. So, if you're constantly worried about bills, I know a lot of people are. I am. And this is a hard one not think about. But, try. This is also why I go to the beach, because I forget about everything. I just go there, I get some exercise in, I do a walk of gratitude, a love bubble meditation, play a little bocce ball, and I'm so much more relaxed, and the dominant thoughts aren't anywhere. So yeah, go to in5d.com, check out this link for the top 100 quotes from The Secret. And we were just talking about this. You get exactly what you are feeling. And that's what we were talking about with the emotions that we put in to our manifestations. The universe will rearrange itself accordingly. It will. Just believe it. Please believe it. I have a feeling something amazing is going to happen to someone that's watching this video. And it could be Allie or me as well. In the next week or so, something huge there's going to be some massive thing that happens to you, because you're thinking, your mind, and it's not like you didn't know this, or maybe you didn't, but maybe it's like a refresher, kind of thing where, oh yeah, I need to get back to doing things like this. The universe likes speed, don't delay. There's no rules on time. The more aligned you are with positive feelings, the quicker things happen. And visualize, rehearse your future. Yeah, visualize. Make a dream board or a vision board, I believe they call it there.
You made one for us, didn't you?
Yep.
I found that the other day. Yeah.
I did. I love this one. Set a goal so big that if you achieved it, it would blow your mind.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Who says you can't?
No one.
And I'll just scroll through the rest of these real quick. You can stop and pause and check them out. So yeah, that's it on that. Yeah, that was such a huge thing for me, learning about The Secret. I have
Yeah.
something. I have something. Oh, well, is there anything you'd like to add to that?
No, I'm enjoying this. Yeah. Just to let everybody know that I've been going through the like and sharing, and I've been adding everybody's names onto the sheet. So just want to say thank you for doing that, everybody.
I love you.
I love you too.
You
And
can't.
Shannon, you said that happened to you and your phone. Yeah. It's like it just would not turn on. I tried different wires, different plug sockets. In the end, I tried a portable phone charger in the end and a new wire. Yeah. Crazy.
Hang on. Continue. So I'm seeing
Okay.
something up.
No worries. So Sarah said, I have a minor arm injury, but tomorrow I will wake up and it will feel so much better. Yeah, you can say that. Of course. So think about a different wording to things, you know, that you would normally say that is a little bit kind of down, you know, what's a better frequency to what I need to say? How can I say things? You know, I have to think about that all the time when I'm doing readings, because people say I only do fluffy readings. I am always putting stuff in it as well. There is the ups and the downs. I just don't boom away at it. I just do it so that people can feel as if they can achieve, you know, and get past it. So you know, there's different ways of using the positive affirmations and things like that. I am going to be doing a little video, and I'm going to get all of my spell stuff together. I'm going to do 2 big pots, and I'm going to create love potion, okay, and also financial and good fortune potions. And there's also going to be positive affirmations that go with it. And if anybody wants a pot of it, I will also add in affirmations for you particularly. So that is something that I've got ready to go. So I'll let everybody know when I'm going to do that.
The next video I want to show you is this is a mantra. And you can find this on the In5D YouTube channel. This is a 1-hour DNA RNA codon activation mantra with ambient music. Now, before we get started on this, we have 64 codons in our DNA, but only 20 are activated. Some believe that the reason for this is because of the Anunnaki. If you go back into the history of the Anunnaki, you'll find that they made several races of slaves. The third race they finally got down, they called it the Adama race. That's where we get Adam and Eve. That's the origin of Adam and Eve. Adam, Adama. So something happened though. And I think that when they created the Adama race, they tried to keep or suppress us so we wouldn't discover our true selves. But what if you could unlock all of the beneficial codons in your RNA and DNA? Well, that's what I propose in this video. I'll only play a short bit of it, but yeah, there's let's give it a shot.
All of the beneficial codons in my RNA and DNA are now open. I can do anything. I promise to only use these new abilities responsibly in humanity's best interests. All of the beneficial codons in my RNA and DNA are now open. I can do anything. I promise to only use these new abilities responsibly in humanity's best interests.
There's a lovely energy with that, you know.
Oh, thank you. And it's a very positive mantra. And basically, it's almost like a form of self-hypnosis. And you can do this yourself. You can make up your own mantra. I really, really, really want to open up all the beneficial codons because you could literally do anything. And the first thing I would do, and there's two things specifically that I would do, and not in either order. But number one, I would lay my hands on Mother Earth and heal the air, water, and food supply. And number two, once again, not in any order, but I would hook my higher self up with all the other higher selves and ask, would you like to be healed? And heal everyone instantly. That's how powerful this is. And like what I was showing you on one of the quotes on The Secret, make up something that you think would blow your mind and set expectations way beyond that. Of course, I always think that, if I were able to do that and heal everyone, people, I wouldn't want, first of all, I wouldn't want to tell anyone, but if people knew about it, they'd think I'm Jesus. I don't want that. I don't want credit for it. I just want everyone to be healthy and happy and no more poison on this planet. What would you do if you could do anything? What would you do? If all the codons in your DNA were open, what would you do? And I'll put that out there to everyone watching.
I think everybody would want to do the same thing, wouldn't they? I would have thought.
No,
Yeah.
some would do stupid things like, I don't know, because you'd have superpowers. You could see through walls and you could do anything. Every superpower you would have.
Well, I know how health can make your world a happy place, or it can make it a sad place. I truly believe that if everybody had abundance, there would not be crime. There would not be anybody trying to obliterate their minds with drugs so much, because people usually they want to block out their misery, and it's usually despair. So if there could be abundance and freedom, transparency, those would be a good thing. Yeah, good.
Thank you to Michelle. It's powerful.
Yeah.
There's a good one. Create world peace.
Yeah, definitely.
Love that. Yeah.
Love those. Love them.
Keep them coming.
I would like people to know the truth, because that has caused so many families to argue, and for this all to come about. We asked a higher being called the One, who speaks through Elaine, and I asked what is going to be happening with Mother Earth, what is going to be going on with her. Maybe when we heal, what's going to be happening. And they said there's going to be obviously more chaos to start with, but then after that there would be no financial worries. There would be she basically said it. I mean, I wish I have recorded it, but I wish I could play a little recording of it. But there was nothing but positivity, energy, and that is where we're headed, and it is in our lifetime. It isn't that far away. So when you think of wars and you say, well, why hasn't it happened yet? Why isn't it all over yet? It's like, do you realize that this deep state have gone into every single aspect of life? They have manipulated and they have woven in. And the other thing is, it's called, what's that, Stockholm syndrome, where there's people who are still feel as if they are, they are beholden, and they have to believe everything that their news says to them. And so, because they are manipulators, it is called mind control. And so, getting past all that mind control would be the most wonderful gift you could give people. So.
Well, that would also be a great one. Yeah, definitely, to have it be almost like The Secret, where he puts the glasses on, but being able to see that. Because if you had every ability, you would be able to.
But I'd want it for everybody to be able to see it.
Exactly. And you'd be able to do that.
Yeah.
If you hooked your higher self up with other people, not only could you heal everyone instantaneously, you could also ask them, would you like these powers as well?
Yeah.
And ask them on the higher level that you will only give them these powers if they only use them in humanity's best interests. Period.
I believe that it's going to be quantum energy that is going to be coming through, and so people, there will be the intention, the energy behind what you plan to do with things. So if you've got a high frequency and say you're asking for some money, say to start up a business for humanity, they would be able to, they would know it if you're going to be using that money for bad intentions, because there is a frequency. They haven't added technology from the lie detector. Nothing else has changed, and that's because they've held back these machines, patented machines, they've held back them. And so, I believe that there is already a quantum energy out there that can read that.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. You mentioned, that we would probably have to take a step backwards. And I firmly believe that, and I've been saying this for years on In5D in many of my articles, but that everything has to collapse in order for it to be built back, not rebuilt, because this sucks. Money, government, power, religion, that's all got to go.
It's all got to go.
Be built back in humanity's best interests. And a lot of us sense and feel that.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we were also chatting about, you brought up about the issue with your phone and Brittany's phone, and Linda had a phone issue as well.
Yeah.
Earlier today, many of us, when we see a synchronistic time on our phone, I don't know about many of us actually, but when I do, I do a screenshot of it. I take a picture of it. And this morning I looked down at my phone and it was 11:11. So I wanted to get back to the home screen to take a picture of it. And how long would that take? 3 seconds? It turned into 11:14. Glitch in time? Did I leave my body for 3 minutes? Pay attention to this stuff because it's happening.
Yeah.
And hi to Heather for joining us.
Hello. Good to see you here. So that's lovely.
A new follower, and thank you for putting the timestamps on.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I had done them, but I had fallen asleep, and so I put them on afterwards. But so thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, so Linda said she went tree hugging in the snow yesterday. It was lovely, and met and chatted with a lovely couple who were flying a drone too. Lovely time. Oh, I see, it's lovely. If you don't mind going out there in the snow. Oh, God, I wouldn't know.
No, say no to snow. No.
Yeah. Try charging it in my car. Actually, Shannon, I should do that next time it all goes wrong. It won't. No, it's not going to. It's going to be absolutely fabulous now. Yeah.
So there's one last thing I do want to bring up as well. And I'm going to do a screen share on this. This impressed me. Many of us are familiar with the late Dolores Cannon and her work. An amazing woman. You know, I had the pleasure of interviewing her on In5D radio.
Would you share that one again? Would you share that?
Yeah. I'll put it on my Facebook page.
Thank you.
Yeah. But my co-host at the time, Heidi Cole, and I interviewed Dolores, a few years before she passed. And this is something from when she was at a conference, and I believe she was with her mother. Here, let's go like this. Yeah, there's Dolores in the background. Holding the mic is Julia. So let me play this. And this is really important. I know the sound quality might not be that good, and I'll try to remember to leave a link for this video along with the website links below this video. So check it out.
In order to get the golden ticket, to step foot on this planet, just to be here, you have to be a master manifester. Not just anybody can come here and handle this, what's going on here. You have to be a master manifester. So that's why I have a problem with the bottom feeders. Okay, we're masters. We aren't just anybody. So it's like, so go ahead and do that. Okay, remember it says by design. Okay, we are out there, we are masters at what we do. We are master creators. You heard her say that. We've been creating universes. We've been creating things. This is what we do. It's our natural way. Okay? Any gamers in here? People love to play those, especially the computer games. It's okay. It's not an anonymous club. Okay. I get really nervous when I play them. They make me nervous. So I acknowledge those of you that can do this. It just messes with me. Okay? Solitaire and crossword puzzles are my games. I know I'm simple, but anyway. Okay, so those of you that do not play these games, I'm just going to explain it very little bit so you understand the concept of it, okay? And those of you that play, you can help me explain this, all right? Okay, on your game, you're going through things. You're moving around obstacles. Your object is to get to the end of the game or the end of that level. They're in levels. The end of that level without being killed. Okay, that's basically it. Now, along the way, you're getting skills and you're getting things that help you get better.
And this is a metaphor that she's doing right now. Pay attention to the metaphor of the game that we're playing here on Earth. And that, as she mentioned when I first started making this video, that we are all master manifestors. And I believe Dolores Cannon, her mother, said that in order to manifest, you had to be everything. You had to be a rock that sat out by a mountain, until it got picked up and crushed or dissolved on its own. You had to be a blade of grass to know what it was like to work as a team. You had to be an ant. You had to be every animal just to get to be a human. So think of all these lifetimes and how many eons we have spent just to get to this point. We'll continue.
And you dodge things and you're jumping and you're moving around and you're just essentially just honing your abilities. Okay?
Look how proud Dolores looks of her daughter.
Okay, and then you get more.
You're leveling up.
Exactly. That's my next step. That's my next point. Okay, so that's That's basically it. Okay, so you go through a level, and what happens when you get to the end of that level? That's what you say you're leveling up. You go to the next level, and what's the next level probably? More harder, challenging. Let's use that word, challenging. Where have we heard that word before? Okay? Safe to say it's challenging? Okay. You have other obstacles, you have other things it's going to teach you, you have other things it's going to, you're going to maneuver and things like that, okay? So what happens when you get to the end of that level? This is an interactive part of this talk, okay? I want participation, okay? So what happens when you get to the end of that level? Another level, a more challenging level, yay, okay. So, we're doing this, and these have, what, 10, 13 levels, something like that, I don't know. Exactly, they have levels. And then you get to the end of the top level, then what? You're the master of that game, right? You know that game, woo! I am master, now what?
Let's play another game.
Another game! Yay! Alright, another game. Okay, so we go over here. Another game. Has other things it's going to teach us. We're going to work on things. Moving around, dodging, okay. Just keep going. Okay, so we go to that game. Now what?
Sign the games.
We're in another game. Okay, let's just jump ahead, way ahead. We've done all the games out there. Every single game that's out there, we've done it. We are masters of the universe. Make a game. Design a game. That's what masters do.
And from this point forward, as I mentioned, I'll leave a link to this below the video. But from this point forward, once you are that master of the universe, there's multiverses that you still have to, there's always challenges that you can go on and on and on with. This is a long process, and just the mere fact that you're here in this place and time is ultimately a miracle. You were your father's fastest swimmer. Just to be here for any one of us is a miracle. But I think that most of us probably volunteered to come here, or you had some life contracts on the other side of the veil, like Allie and I and her mom and my daughter and family as well. We all have some kind of life contracts, but we all agreed to be here at this point in time because something big is about to happen. And I think as a group, we're cumulatively making this manifest. So, to everyone that is out there doing your light work, thank you. What would you like to add, my love?
Just, for those, we've all had a meeting here, say, of a cluster of our team, and that team we chatted to, and everybody spoke. Imagine around a big conference table, and they said, and this is just one of us chatting, and they decided, you're going, you are the one who's got the right skills to cope with what's going on down in Earth right now. Okay, in this cycle of that lifetime, you're it. And so don't think it's by chance. Don't think that you haven't got the ability, or you feel too weak, or you feel as if life's too overpowering. And what use are you? You've been put here for a reason. And what the reason is, you've got to find that out yourself. But the beauty of it is, the one thing that you do need to do is to make a difference. Make a difference in this world. And everybody will do it in a small way or a big way. It doesn't all have to be public. Sometimes it will be that you want to be the best mother that you want to be. Sometimes it will be the best sister. Sometimes it will be the best gardener. The best person who can listen to friends and help people. I mean, it can be anything. But it is all about making a difference. and our team are right with us. If you close your eyes now and ask them to join you, you will see that it fills up a room or a place bigger than your space that you have, because they are all there ready to help you. You are not alone. And so as one person you need one person, that person will step in. Me and Mum are watching a series at the moment. It's called Sense8. And it can be naughty, okay, but it's amazing. It's where clusters of 8 people who are born on the same day interact and help each other, and they've got very different brain patterns. And so, but the scientists want to control that, those amazing skills that they have. And so it's a really on, and to listen to my mum, who's usually doesn't like anything like remotely kind of, she's sitting in the seat going, see, that's what you get, you bad man. This is what she's doing, because she wants the bad men to leave the good people so that they can do their mission on this earth. What does that sound like in this lifetime? It does sound like we are up against obstacles in this world, and we can choose to sit back and say, I'm not fighting, I'm tired, I can't do this anymore. Or we can say, no, I will keep on, and we will get through this. And the way to do it is through love in your heart, and just to keep going.
What was the name of that show, that program?
Called Sense8, SENSE8.
Got it. Okay. And yeah, well, first of all, there's things you can do without having to do hardly anything at all. But like, for example, for everyone that has liked and shared this video, that's making a difference. And it's so simple, it costs you nothing, and you're putting that out there. Also, if you're one of the people that have made videos, and trust me, I've got a lot of followers, 146,000 followers. But because we're so heavily shadow banned, we can barely reach, more than several handfuls. But even if you just have a brand new channel and you make a video yourself, and you have the courage to do that and put it out there, and you put it out there and share it, and maybe you get 5-10 likes, okay? You made a difference. You might not get any likes, but people will watch it. Even 1-2 people, whatever, maybe 3 people, but someone's going to say something to someone else about what you said. That's making a difference. It doesn't have to be on a magnanimous scale.
No.
Scales.
It is the ripple effect. It's the ripple effect in life. It's the, you can do it. You can make a difference by going about your business, and you've got somebody at a supermarket checkout, and, they make a comment, and you start talking, I don't know, about chemtrails, and you're saying it, and there's people in the queue kind of listening, going, what does she mean by that? Well, I might go and have to have a look about that. They're going down the rabbit hole, or you say something and just say, if they're moaning about the world, just say, this world is going through a transition and a change. Hang on in there. It is going to get better. You say that to somebody, that is going to make a difference to that person. They might just hang on in there. They might be feeling as if they can't continue, they're huge despair, but, or smiling at somebody. Makes a difference.
I love that we both are such children at times, I love that we can be like dorks, and it comes easy for us being dorky, but
very easy.
It's a playful energy, and that's coming from the energy of love. So and when you put that love energy out there, it makes a difference. Real quick, I just want to say, check out in5d.net. I have a clearance sale going on. select items, $22 or less at in5d.net. I know that these shirts, I think, were $15. So yeah, these are going out to Tina. You don't have to do that, huh? These are going out to Tina tomorrow. So thank you for being part of our In5D family, and your order will be sent out ASAP. Thanks again. And also, real quick, check out in5d.vip and subscribe for as little as $5.55 a month. Lots of perks there, lots of benefits. So check that out. My love.
Yeah. So Hathor's just said, I brought up chemtrails buying food from the Amish, visiting family in Tennessee. Did I get that right, Tennessee? Did I get that right, Tennessee?
Yes, you are correct.
Yay. Yeah, so you can grab a reading if you wanted to, $25 for 30 minutes, which is £20, or $50 for 1 hour. The prices are low because I know how hard it is for people. You can choose if you want to have past life recall if you want to. You can choose to have one-to-one tarot tuition within your 30 minutes or an hour. You can basically choose. And you can also get some gift vouchers as well if you wanted to.
Outstanding. So yeah, getting back to, what did they say? I'm curious what the Amish said. Did
Funny.
Zebediah and I don't know, Ahmed, I don't know what their names are, but Jebediah.
We would have loved to have brought up all your comments. You've been making some amazing, comments in the chat. We really have. I've been kind of wanting to put them up, but it's trouble is when you're in mid-flow of conversation, it can put you off putting these beautiful messages up. But, thank you for commenting. And
we've been trying to put some up. Like, I know when you were talking, I'd read a few and put a couple up and, but once again, thank you, everyone, for joining us here. So if no one has told you yet today, let me be the first. You are loved. You are appreciated. Thank you for your service to humanity. So on behalf of the hottest goddess, the love of my life, Allie, and myself, we're both sending you infinite love and light from our hearts to yours. Take care, everyone. Have a great week, and go Chiefs.
I can't remember. You've done it the wrong way around.
I'm giving you the clue.
Peace.
Take care, everyone. See you next time, and thank you for
sharing
and liking. Bye, everyone.